So the Newcastle vs Liverpool game at St James's Park would go down as one of the best game of this 2025-2026 EPL season. Yes, the first couple of minutes from 0 to probably 30 minutes before even the first goal was not really too enticing. Liverpool and Newcastle were not really playing too very well until the first goal by Gravenberch. What a goal from, the defensive midfielder. This game was a blockbuster performance. It was end to end, a game full of a lot of physicality, a game filled with a lot of passion, bodies on the line, tackles, moments of brilliance from individual players. You could say moments where games are determined, where 3 points really matter, where a draw feels like a loss. That was how explosive this game was. From the brilliance of Ryan Gravenberch to giving us the first goal, to the red card that Anthony Gordon had off of the tackle that he made of Van Dijk, to Newcastle going 2-0 down after the Cody Gakpo's goal earlier in the restart of the second half, to them losing Tonali, losing Joe Linton, to Newcastle reducing the deficit to 2-1 by their captain, talking about Bruno Guimaraes, the equalizer by William Osula on the 88th minute, and then the epic comeback by Rio Ngomoha, the Liverpool sensational player, the 16-year-old that is turning a lot of heads in the Premier League, talking about emerging talent coming from the, Premier League. You could speak about a lot of players and how, the Premier League is full of superstars in the making, prospective players such as William Estavo of Chelsea, Max Dorman of Arsenal, and then you have to definitely talk about Rio Ngomoha of Liverpool as well. 10 minutes into the stoppage time, Rio Ngomoha with a decisive winner. What a game that game was against Liverpool. But having seen how explosive this game was, one thing I took into account is the fact that Liverpool have a lot to do. Going into the season, right from the preseason, I've been talking about how shaky this Liverpool defense has been. Konate and Van Dijk, that have looked rock solid over the years, over many seasons for Liverpool, are starting to look very shaky. Arnold leaving them and Robertson not being available, with, Milos Kokes coming into this team, Jeremy Frimpong that signed from Leverkusen getting injured, it just gives this Liverpool's defense a bit of instability going into the new season. They conceded 2 goals against Bournemouth in the first game. They've conceded another 2 goals again from Newcastle that had to play, with 10 men in the second half. It's just, the midfield looking very flat. I feel like Arsenal, for the very first time in a very long time, can go to Anfield and look very dominant and try as much as possible to take 3 points away from there confidently, looking at this team and how they've started this season. But of course, you could let me know your thoughts in the comments.